When journalists spend hours writing articles, discussing and explaining why Colorado is playing BYU in what should be a bowl game, a celebration of the season, a reward, you know it's some hot mess going on behind the scenes. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to What She Said. So y'all already know I dropped a video saying that I did not want to go to the Alamo Bowl because it's just another conference game. And why play another conference game when everybody else in the NCAA that has the opportunity to go to bowl games that met the criteria of winning 6 games is being rewarded? Case in point, our in-state rival, Colorado State, is going to Tucson, Arizona to play Miami of Ohio. Baylor is going to Houston to face off against LSU in the Texas Bowl. Now, why couldn't we get a dream game like that? Why do we have to be settled with another conference game? Well, there's a few reasons. Some say it's a contractual obligation. And I say, nope, that's not it. Because Colorado was not the only team in the Pac-12 to leave the Pac-12 and join the Big 12. I just rattled off some people. And then you say, okay, what else could it be? A penalty bowl? What do you mean? Well, if you think about it, Colorado and BYU were both number 2 and number 1 respectively in line for the Big 12 championship. Both got knocked out. You know the story. And now Arizona State is number 4 ranked, automatic bid, college football playoffs. Iowa State is playing Miami. Then there was the Holiday Bowl. We could have went to that, but I guess maybe we didn't get invited or we said no. Maybe this is what Colorado chose because there's money at stake and this is the most money that the school would get, and maybe that's why they made that decision. Then there was the Las Vegas Bowl. Syracuse is going. I would have loved to see Syracuse versus Colorado, but it's not going to happen. So between contractual obligations, selection committees by the various host bowl committees, and the financial implications for the universities, we got the Alamo Bowl against our conference rival at an off-site location. I don't like it one bit. I don't. Not looking around the league and seeing all the, cross-conference play, seeing that it's a reward for the other teams to go to locations that the team hasn't been to play a dream game, Baylor versus LSU. Come on, y'all. And I'm like, why couldn't Colorado play the Pop-Tart Bowl with Miami? Y'all said college football is about money. So you trying to tell me Colorado versus Miami in a Pop-Tart Bowl or some other bowl wasn't a marquee money-making matchup between Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward, number 1 and number 2 college football players off the board going to the NFL? Come on now. You trying to tell me Syracuse versus Colorado in the Vegas Bowl wouldn't be a moneymaker? Or Ole Miss versus Colorado? Hell, Ole Miss fans said they would have loved to see Colorado versus Ole Miss in the Las Vegas Bowl. In fact, there were some fans that said they want to see Colorado play any SEC team out there that was available. And y'all don't think that would have been a money-making matchup, but we got Baylor playing LSU. But you know what? I'm solution-oriented. And this contractual obligation, which should have went up in smoke when the Pac-12 did, will be lingering around next season. 2025, at the end of the season, is when it expires. So what needs to happen to ensure that we're not ensnared in an intra-conference game instead of a bowl game, being rewarded, enjoying locations other than our typical host cities for the regular season? Well, I'll tell you what it is. And this is for everybody that will be on Colorado's team next season, coaches included. First and foremost, you have to defeat the refs because they will be right there. Now, if the NCAA hadn't started to chide them after that Kansas game about their bias and inserting themselves into the games for Colorado, then you have to run up the score every single game. Come out the gate swinging. Hopefully those late starts will turn into early starts, as they did sometime. But you absolutely have to run up the score so the refs can't trap you. Can't insert themselves in the game and you lose because it was close. Because if they have to decide, history tells us it repeats itself. Secondly, you absolutely have to win your Big 12 championship so you can elevate to the college football playoffs and be one of 12 seeds going into the playoffs. So you don't even have to worry about the madness of playing an extra conference game because of a contractual obligation that should have went up in smoke when the Pac-12 went up in smoke. That's what you have to do. Now, who's going to play in this bowl game now that we hear all of the cries from the fans that say that this isn't fair? Weeks ago, Coach Prime said everybody was playing. Shador, Travis, LaJonte, Will Shepherd, Cameron Summer-Craig, Chidozie, everybody. Even though these players have to get ready for the NFL draft, they still have senior bowls to go to. He said that they were playing. Whereas other schools, star players were opting out. That's commendable, right? That still didn't get us into the Holiday Bowl. It still didn't get us into the Las Vegas Bowl. But just a few days ago, Travis Hunter on his own show entitled The Travis Hunter Show, when asked by his co-host Boog, are you playing in the bowl game? He said, nope, I'm out. I'm quit. I'm done. They're going to have to pay me $5 million to play in this bowl game. I'm scheduled to be the #1 pick in the draft. I was like, okay. And Boog looked surprised. So I checked the comments, and of course the comments were like, oh, he's joking. I don't know if he's joking or not. In light of his recent situation, he might be ready to get on, you know? So I don't know. I don't know if things will change because this is not a typical bowl game. It doesn't, which is meaningless. It's just supposed to be fun, a reward. This game for us will determine our ranking. Next year, we're playing another ranked team. Now, some ranked teams are playing non-ranked teams. We got another ranked team. We got a conference meet. We got another conference game. And heaven forbid, it don't go our way or it's close and we don't run up the score. You can only imagine. So to me, whether it's a slight, a snub, disrespect, out of our control, a contractual obligation, what it is an extra conference game. It's not exciting. I'm not going to pretend like it's exciting. Colorado deserves better. That's just it. That's the message. Colorado deserves better. Maybe BYU feels like this. Maybe they don't care. I don't know. Maybe they stars not playing. But what I do know is no one has had the obstacles put before them like Colorado. Colorado deserved better when it came to a bowl game. If Baylor is playing LSU, then we should be playing our dream game, not an extra conference game.